back up in the club with me.
No, you're good.
My hand didn't even touch it. I don't understand.
Have you ever received psychiatric services before?
What does that mean?
Have you seen a doctor for your mental health?
What does that mean?
So you know how we have doctors who, focus on different body parts, right? There's a doctor who focuses on the brain and, helps you when, there might be an imbalance or, when you're not feeling well. Have you ever seen a doctor like that?
That would be my primary care doctor that I'm seeing. Yeah, because Henderson, because the one thing when I go to because I'm fine because I have I have an upcoming appointment in September because they told me that that I have an appointment with them, so I have to call them and tell them that what day is the appointment to. Right. To just a reminder, to remind
your primary care or with Henderson?
They're with Henderson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you go to Henderson?
Well, basically, to be honest, I'm gonna say this, because I go there because to be able to, because they were checking me, make sure everything is okay, and make sure I'm taking on my medication, which I'm good. So I've been taking it. That's why I always stock up on water, because that's the reason. That's the reason why I bought enough water for me to drink. So because they told me when I was not to take it. Because because the doctor advised me if I'm taking it, if it's making you drowsy in the morning, don't take it in the morning. Just take it at night. Yeah.
And so you said you're taking medication. What medication are you taking?
It's not that A word. Can't even pronounce it. Ariprazole. But the thing is, because I have to think to myself, like, why would they give me that? Because when I research it, it says otherwise, and I'm like, because I'm wondering to myself, why am I taking a medication that is for depression? Because when I research it, it says it's for depression. And then my friend told me, "Are you depressed?" I'm like, "No." Like, why would I be depressed? I don't know what, because I just still take it for because they told me to take it. But my friend just told me that you got to be careful on the medication you're taking. You got to find out first, make sure you're taking the right medication, because my friend she does a pharmacy. So she tell me, make sure you're taking the right one, because the reason why she tell me that, because I remember I went to I think it was America's Best when I was doing my eyes. Let make a long story short, when I didn't tell the doctor anything. He knows. He saw it in my eyes. He said, "Are you taking any medication?" He said, "Whatever medication you're taking, it's affecting the eyes." So that's why because that's why the America's Best people said, the person's a doctor. He's a doctor. He said, he told me his advice. He said, if I were you, I'd stop taking that medication if I were you, because your eyes are going to get affected and you're going to go blind. So he told me this, that make sure to go wherever whoever is telling you to take that medication. Talk to them, find out, make sure you're taking the right medication, because the medication that you're taking is affecting your sight, and without it you can't see. And this is the main part. You got to see.
I have a question. Medications aren't one size fits all. Have you talked to your doctor about the medication?
You mean the medical?
The ariprazole. That one.
Oh yeah. I had a doctor before, but he left, so he just left. So I think that's why in the beginning of the new year that's why they were having trouble trying to find me a doctor, because he was my doctor for years. I've been going to see him.
So is your doctor currently at Henderson, the one that's giving you this medication?
Well, the medication, it's a different doctor this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different because they had to move me because they were trying to find it because and the thing is, I don't know what is going on with Henderson or whatever is going on, but they're saying that they moved me from one doctor to a doctor, and then they're saying that I didn't go to the appointment, which that's not true because I have my appointment book and I put it on my phone that remind me that I have an appointment, and I've been to there. I've been keeping up with the appointments because when they say I should go to appointments, I attend the appointments.
Right.
So I don't know what's going, and then on top of it, because and that's what I'm saying. Because I'm not gonna blame too much for Henderson. It's the people who call in Henderson that they don't understand what's the situation. Because I'm not with because they're calling a different Henderson, which I'm already with another Henderson, and that's not right because the one that I'm going is like on Broward Boulevard.
And 27th.
Yeah, 27, and because the one on 441, I believe. I think it was 441. I think it's Davie or 441 of them. But they referred me to Broward.
Yeah.
Because the reason why they had to do that because of the doctor, because the doctor was not, they had to move me.
So the 441 location is our walk-in center where you do the intake and you start services, and then they refer you to the closest outpatient.
Yeah, and that's what they did. So that's why I used to go to the one on 441.
Right.
And then move me from there to Davie. And then Davie, they refer me to the one on Broward.
So Danica, what's your diagnosis?
Well, because to be honest, I'm asking myself the same thing because one person, because I used to live in Miramar, and they're telling me bipolar, and the next minute they're saying schizophrenia, and then I don't think the people don't know the meaning of what bipolar is and what schizophrenia is, because I don't think they understand the difference, what it means. Because bipolar is like different, multiple episodes. And my friend asked me, you don't have multiple episodes, so what are they talking about? And then another thing, even my friend, because she don't see, she says schizophrenia, and I told her, I said, oh, so schizophrenia. And then, are you hearing voices? I'm like, and I said, like the only the all of us is God's voice. It's not. So then, what's the problem? So because my friend said, what's the problem? Then why would they say one person saying bipolar, the next minute is schizophrenia? Right. That's what my friend says. That she told me her advice. She said, make sure have them evaluate you again to test you again to find out your diagnosis, because one person is telling you one thing and the other person is telling you like something different.
That's fair. That's
yeah,
because
got to be
you said you talked to God.
Yeah, because just like we're all God's chosen. Not everybody. They said God many are called and few are chosen, right? Because you have God's chosen one, right? You know, so I don't see what's the problem when people say that, because that's what my friend said. Like, why would people say that you're schizophrenia when they don't, because they don't know the meaning of that word. Because the word schizophrenia is like you're hearing voices that tell you to harm yourself and all that stuff. But
they're not necessarily telling you to harm yourself.
No.
They're just voices that other people around you might not be hearing.
Yeah.
You said you hear God. Do you also see God? Do you also see God, or you only hear Him?
Like both, because nothing is wrong with that, because God created each and every one of us. So there's select few, because because I've seen on YouTube, I've seen same thing too. I look on YouTube and I've seen people talking about like, oh, this like God spoke to them and so. Well, that I see that's true. So nobody is diagnosing them. Nobody is telling them they got schizophrenia. Nobody said, because nothing is wrong with saying that like you're, because we're God's children, you know. So we people hear God different ways. You see what I mean? People hear God different ways. So there's a way, because God can speak to us anywhere, through music, through anything, through the Bible. So God communicates everywhere.
So how do you hear God? What does that sound like to you?
Well, how I hear God is like through the environment, through the Bible, through music, through technology, because God communicates in technology, everything, environment, everything. So because that's why my friend says, make sure that you are they need to evaluate you, like evaluate you again to find out what's the diagnosis, because the person whoever, because they're not giving you the right diagnosis, because not only just that too, I have other people who know me and says they told me that when you're around me, you're different, like you're nice, you're very, you know. Yeah, they don't see it.
Many people with those diagnoses can be nice too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, and you said you see God too? And like, in what way do you mean?
In what way?
Yeah.
Well, because like, you know how people, because like, you know how the like you see rainbows and stuff, and that's God. Because the rainbow, because we know that's in the Bible. Because it's a promise from God that's saying He won't flood the earth. You know what I mean? Because the reason how I know it, because I'm a minister, I'm a pastor, I'm an ordained minister. Yeah, I'm an ordained minister. I even have I got my ordination package right here. See, I'm a minister. So that's why I know these things, because I'm not only a preacher, I'm a pastor, and I officiate weddings too. I do everything. So, you know, cause that's how I know these things, because God give me the wisdom and courage, because that's why this world is a learning. It's everything got to learn, right? It's a learning world. You can learn online, you can learn anywhere. So I've been researching, learning, did courses, all of that stuff, and you know, I'm certified in almost like everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I even certified in life coach. I do so many things. So that's why God gave me the wisdom and courage. So that's why God communicates with us, so we could know, like so we could know what our gifts and talents, and what the mission, why He created us on the earth. Right. Because we all have a mission. Every one of us in the whole wide world have a mission.
What's your mission?
Yeah, like my mission is to help like everyone in the world, like people to help them with their authentic lives, you know, and be able to just help them like be who they are, help them to discover their true and authentic self. Because I even have a podcast that I do. You know, I do have a podcast that I go on YouTube, I make videos, and I talk about like positivity and help people with their daily lives. Like if they like people ask me for advice. I have about 4.5K on Facebook.
Very cool.
Yeah, about
that's impressive.
Because it just keep flooding. I start making videos, and people just asking me questions. People say, "Oh, can you do this? Can you do a mukbang? Can you do can you give me advice on certain things? How to cook? How to this?" I'm like, "Oh," and then I start making videos. You know, because people are seeing, because people are coming to me and say, "Oh, I can trust this person because they know what they're talking about." Right. You know, so yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who do you live here with, Danica?
You say again?
Who do you live here with?
Oh, my mom. My goal is right now, because to be and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be honest. I have a friend, another friend. She told me this, and this is something that she don't joke around. She says she had a dream that I was dead on the floor on the in a hallway.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why she said that, funny thing, what's out there? A hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, if I don't take it, because it's like God is telling me through her, I need to get out, like, because it's like, it's toxic. It's like the energy, because the people like lying on me, telling lies on me, like accusing me for stuff that I don't do. And I'm just to myself, I don't bother anybody.
So you think your mom's doing that?
Yeah, because I'm not bothering anybody. I'm just sitting down here doing what I need to do. I'm just like, because that's why I don't, if, because I know for a fact, because my grandmother taught me this, if, if, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say it. And I don't say things that can hurt people. And that's not in me. I don't say anything bad about people, never.
Doesn't seem like it. Seems
Yeah,
like your whole message is positivity.
Yeah, and everybody who know me around, they respect the grounds of me, because they said that you're my friend keep telling me, you are a sweetheart, you're very sweet. Even my the pastors that tell me throughout the years said, you have the gift, you are a kind, loving, sweet, energetic, and nice person. Yeah, and then and the thing is, I didn't tell them anything.
No.
I don't know how they know that. They just told me that I'm sweet. I don't bother nobody. They even said that part. They said you don't bother anybody. You just do what you need to do. You're a go-getter.
Right.
You like to budget. They like that about me, because it's who I am. I'm like, it's like, because my pastor told me, and I will never forget what my pastor said. It's like I'm a rare person. You can't find a person like me, like was like patient, like listens to you and all that kind of stuff. It's rare.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, because yeah, yeah.
So
yeah, the pastors, everybody told me around me.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I have a couple questions.
Sure.
That might seem a little weird, but we
That's
can
okay.
ask everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had any thoughts of hurting yourself?
Oh, never.
Never.
No.
Have you ever had any thoughts of hurting anyone else?
Oh no, never. Because all the people who really know me, that I don't. It's like, it's the way how God created me, not to hurt, because I love everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't judge people. I don't judge people. I don't criticize people. I don't do it. It's not in me to hurt somebody, because I have a gift. The gift that God gave me is like, not because I have a gift that like, I know, like, I'm not the only one that have it, but like, I can't talk for other people, but I have to talk for myself. That I have a rare gift, and God give me the power and strength, to
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I understand.
And that's why I don't bother nobody. I just say my own lane, trying to get things done, organized, because I tell myself, I'm halfway to 40, and I can't afford to have this place looking like this. I tell myself that I'm halfway to 40, and I need to plan my life, be able to move out and start, because that's why my friend says that you need to like go out there, because you're older, you're halfway to 40, and they're right. You're halfway.
So you said that you're halfway to 40. How old does that make you?
I'm 35.
35.
Yeah, that's what I said. They have. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Another question I have to ask. Do you
Sure.
use any drugs or alcohol?
Oh, never. Since I was young, growing up, I don't mess with those stuff. No.
Do you ever feel like anyone's watching you, out to get you, trying to hurt you?
Oh, well, to be honest, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be like, yes, but I don't let it get to me. I just focus on the positivity.
Who do you think might be after you like that?
It's, to be honest, and I'm gonna say this, because I base on this what the Holy Spirit tell me. Because I can sense somebody's energy, because it's the month that I was born in, because I was born on November 14th, So that's like, because if I can, because one thing, like I'm a person, I sense people energy. If they're not, they say who they are, I will know, you know. But I would never like harm nobody. I would never do that. I just sense the energy. If I get a bad vibe, I'll just move out. I'll say, okay, I'll just leave that person alone and just do what I need to do. Because,
Right.
you know, because it's not, because we only get one life to live. We just gotta you just gotta do what, because we're all created for one reason, to do our mission. Anything outside the mission, we should not focus on it. You can't be, that's why I say can't be distracted of it. You gotta focus on what God created you for, you know. So that's why.
Danica, what's today's date?
The 3rd of
What month?
September.
What year?
The 2024.
Okay. So is it okay if we do just a quick paper with you called the safety plan? Just what we got to do when we come out.
Oh, like for...
It's just for if you ever experience any sort of crisis, it just kind of reminds you what that looks like for you, what coping skills you have, the people you can call, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
You mind if I...
You want me to clear up that? Because I don't want...
Yeah,
I could clear up that.
So it just looks like this, and it'll be your paper to keep. So...
Okay.
Think of a time when you were not feeling so good, when you were feeling upset, like you needed help. What that looked like for you. Like, would you cry a lot in those situations?
Oh, you asked me? Oh, if I cry... Wait, what was it?
Think of a time when you were not feeling so good, when you really feel like you needed to reach out for help. So in that situation, what does that look like for you?
Like, if I'm being... it looks like, for me, like, if I'm being, like being talked about and accused of and stuff, and I feel unsafe, I will just go in my bubble and just like listen to music and just, you know, that's what I would do. And be creative.
How would you feel? Like, would you feel really anxious in those situations?
Well, I did feel anxious before, but it's
not right now. I'm talking about when you were in that state.
Yeah, and that's it. I used to, but
in that state, do you feel like so this is a plan for when you're in that state? I know right now you're doing really well, so it doesn't really apply, but it's just something to have for in case you end up back there. Okay. Do you feel like when you're feeling that upset, is it hard for you to eat, or do you eat too much?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm gonna say this. I'm not the type of person to be angry about something, but if somebody is trying to I would say like accuse me of stuff or lying on me and stuff, it's like, you know, because I'm not the one to be angry. No, I'm not angry at people. No, I love people. I love people. So
if you had to call someone, like you just needed to talk to somebody, who would you call?
I would talk to my friend, because I have a friend. I have a friend that I talk to. I have friends that I could talk to. Or
could I write their names here? No, you don't want to.
Yeah, because.
Okay, we'll just put friends.
Yeah, because I don't think they would want to.
Well, again, this is your paper to keep. Okay. This is for you.
Okay. I'll probably write it on it.
Yeah, you can write on this too. Yeah. I just want to point out some numbers for you. So this number that I put a star next to and underline, that's the mobile response team. That's where Danny and I work with. It's a 24/7 crisis line. So if you or anyone you know is ever experiencing a mental health crisis and needs a team to come and talk to them, you can call that number. Okay. And if you ever feel like you want to talk to a counselor and maybe your friends aren't available and you feel like a counselor can be helpful. I was just about to say that. Like, I would like to, you know, be able to have a, you know, counselor, just, you know. So if you want a consistent therapist, you can ask for that at your next Henderson appointment, actually. Okay, when you go into Henderson, definitely tell them you're interested in seeing a therapist. Yeah, that'd be cool. In between your therapy appointments, if you feel like you have something you want to get off your chest, but you've heard therapy appointments maybe in a few days, you can call 988 and talk to a counselor at any time. Well, cool. Would you be comfortable with signing that? I gotta know what I'm signing. The safety plan that we've just been talking about. Okay, gotcha. Because you gotta be careful what you sign, you know. No, this is just saying that you feel like this is a plan that you're able to follow if you need to. Okay. These are numbers you can call, people you can reach out to, that kind of thing. Okay.
because I've learned. Cause my grandmother taught me, be careful what you sign.
That is true. Do be careful.
Yeah, because you don't
read what you sign.
Yeah, you gotta read it. You gotta sign it.
Is your paper.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Danica. Do you have any questions for us?
No, like oh, I got one. That one just flew right in my head, just like that. And I'm sorry that it's just like
it's okay. Don't worry.
I had to take a break because I had to for a minute. Okay. My question is like who would call you guys and say that I did that stuff?
It was a family member who was worried about you.
Yeah, and the thing, because that's what my friend was saying, that because they heard because they're talking to me on the phone and they're hearing a person making that making noise, and they can't even hear me. They can't even hear me, and it's like, to me, because my friend said that shows like lack of respect, like you're on the phone with somebody. So how would you feel if you're on the phone with somebody and then they're hearing a noise in the background, that people yelling at you? How would you feel? You see me? So that's because it's just,
So we're not here because you're in any sort of trouble. It's really just someone was worried about you and they wanted us to come and check on you. That's it. Okay. So we really appreciate you talking to us. It was nice meeting you, Danica.
Nice meeting you. And what's your name? What again?
Amanda.
Danny. Oh, that's funny. Danica.
Yeah.
Danny too.
What are you gonna do for the rest of the day, Danica?
I just finished clearing up these and then relax.
Gotcha. Yeah. How do you relax? What's the best thing to do to relax?
What I do is just go on the laptop, just go and just listen to music and just
Gotcha.
Yeah, go ahead.
Will you enjoy that, Danica?
You too.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
Do you want this closed?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.